Now, the other thing that we're ignoring here in Canada, and I just want to highlight this as a piece of science, because again, it's very clear we're not following the science. The science really isn't involved anymore. But this is an example of why these vaccine mandates make zero sense. And this is the fact that our immune systems do actually work. They do actually function. I'm an immunologist, and I can tell you that our immune systems do what they're supposed to do. And there's a thing that we call naturally acquired immunity, which means historically we used to accept this idea that if you were exposed to a virus and you cleared that viral infection, you were left with immunity against that virus. You were protected from it. And the reality is, it's very crystal clear now. We have a huge amount of scientific data showing that naturally acquired immunity beats the vaccine-induced immunity in every single way. Okay, so especially, I make vaccines, and these COVID-19 inoculations that are being used right now, they seem to have a duration of immunity, meaning a length of protection of somewhere in the ballpark of about 4.5 months. It is very difficult to design a vaccine to perform that poorly. Again, when people talk about the mandated vaccines that we've traditionally used, again, you get one vaccine as a child typically, and you don't need to be vaccinated the rest of your life. Not every 4.5 months. So it makes no sense. Natural immunity, so far, is lasting in very robustly for as long as the declared pandemic has been going on, and will probably last for years. All right, so it's superior in every way. And so what that means is, if you have naturally acquired immunity against the SARS coronavirus 2, you do not need the vaccine. People have, for some reason, forgotten in Canada, the goal is not to get everybody vaccinated. The goal was to get as many people as possible, a majority of us, immune to the virus. And a vaccine is just one potential way to do it. And the other thing I can tell you, based on this clinical trial that I've been participating in, is the majority of healthy adults, and we assume probably the majority of children as well, have evidence of naturally acquired immunity. In fact, the countries with the lowest vaccination status in the world are the ones that have the lowest daily COVID-19 case rates.